The Talking Fish. Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled on the edge of a sparkling lake, there lived a humble fisherman named Arjun. Every morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky in gentle hues of pink and gold, Arjun would rise and make his way to the lake with his worn but trusty net. The lake, known to the villagers as Sagar, was a place of mystery and beauty, a vast expanse of clear, shimmering water bordered by weeping willows and clusters of wildflowers that swayed in the breeze. Arjun was not a wealthy man. His days were spent in honest labor, casting his net into Sagar in hopes of a modest catch that would sustain him and his family. Yet, despite the hardships, Arjun's heart was filled with gratitude for the simple blessings of life. He believed that nature, in its quiet wisdom, always provided for those who treated it with respect. One calm morning, as Arjun rowed his small boat to his favorite fishing spot, a secluded cove where the water danced with sunlight, a sudden tug on his net startled him. With skilled hands, he began to pull in his catch, expecting the usual assortment of minnows and small fish. But as the net emerged from the water, Arjun's eyes widened in disbelief. Entangled among the ordinary fish was one singular, radiant creature, a shimmering silver fish that glowed as if lit from within. Before Arjun could marvel at its beauty, the fish spoke in a gentle, melodious voice. "Dear Arjun," it said, "please, do not be alarmed. I am no ordinary fish. I have been sent by the ancient spirits of this lake to offer you a choice, a gift of wisdom and abundance, should you choose the path of kindness." Arjun, his heart pounding with both astonishment and curiosity, leaned closer to the magical creature. "A talking fish," he whispered in awe. "What do you mean by a choice?" he asked, his voice trembling with wonder. "The silver fish, its eyes kind and deep as the lake itself, explained, in life, we are often tempted to seek wealth or to keep that which we have for ourselves. But true prosperity does not come from the treasures one can hold, but from the blessings shared with others. I offer you this: if you let me return to the waters of Sagar, I shall bestow upon you and your village a bountiful harvest from both the lake and the land, a promise of endless fish in your nets and fertile soil for your crops." Arjun's mind raced as he considered the fish's words. His modest life had always been intertwined with the rhythms of nature. His successes, though small, were hard-earned and deeply cherished. The promise of greater abundance was tempting, yet Arjun also recalled the old wisdom passed down by his grandfather: treat nature with respect, and she will care for you in return. After a long moment of contemplation, Arjun knelt by the edge of the boat and spoke softly, "O wondrous fish, I have lived my life by the simple law of nature, working hard and giving thanks. I do not desire riches for myself alone, but the well-being of my family and my community. I promise, from the depths of my heart, that I will honor your gift. Please, return to your home in the lake." With a graceful flick of its silvery tail, the fish slipped from Arjun's outstretched hands and dove into the clear water. For several heartbeats, Arjun watched in silent wonder as the fish disappeared into the gentle blue, its form becoming one with the shimmering currents of Sagar. That very night, as the villagers gathered for a humble meal, Arjun shared the extraordinary encounter. Many listened in disbelief, while others whispered that perhaps the lake was blessed by ancient magic. Some even felt that this event was a sign, an invitation to live in closer harmony with the land and water that sustained them. In the days that followed, a subtle change began to take place. The once calm lake, Sagar, seemed to shimmer with renewed vigor. Fishermen found that their nets came up heavier than before, filled with a variety of fish that swam as if in celebration. At the same time, the fields surrounding the village, long parched by a harsh summer, began to show signs of renewal. Tiny green shoots burst through the dry earth, and the villagers, with hope rekindled, worked together to tend to the land. As weeks turned into months, the prosperity of the village grew. Crops flourished, and the abundance of fish in Sagar ensured that no family went hungry. The villagers soon came to believe that Arjun's kind act of letting the talking fish go had unlocked a blessing for them all. They honored Arjun and celebrated nature's generosity with festivals of gratitude, songs praising the lake's magic, and stories that would be passed down through generations. Arjun, too, was changed by the experience. Every morning, as he rowed his boat out into Sagar, he paused to offer a silent prayer of thanks for the opportunity to serve his community and to live in harmony with the natural world. The memory of the talking fish, the wisdom in its gentle voice and the beauty of its glowing form, remained etched in his heart, a constant reminder that true wealth is measured not by what we keep for ourselves, but by what we give back to the world. Over time, the legend of the talking fish spread far beyond the borders of the village. Travelers, poets, and wise folk journeyed to Sagar to catch a glimpse of the magical waters, and the lake became a symbol of hope, abundance, and the power of kindness. And even as the seasons changed and years passed, the promise of the silver fish lived on. A reminder that the simplest acts of compassion can transform the world around us. Moral of the story *. The talking fish teaches us that true abundance comes from generosity, respect, and the willingness to share our blessings with others. By acting with kindness and honoring nature, we invite prosperity into our lives, not just for ourselves, but for the whole community. Remember, wealth is not measured by the riches we accumulate, but by the love and goodness we share with the world.